This is Delithius. Gonna start this off with a little quick crystal opening, the sigil crystals, and then get on to the war. We wasn't really sure where to throw this in. It's not very long. It's just the sigil features. Still looking for eye bomb out of this, and there he is. So I'm not gonna rank him up just yet because I do want to see if I can pick up the 6-star. And unless I run into a need of him, I'll just I wanted him on the roster if I can't find the 6-star. He's got some amazing utility. Out of this feature 6-star, I'm still looking for Ghost dupe or Cosmic Ghost Rider dupe or just pulling Dragon Man. I'm still just sticking to the sigil features, and anything else was fine as long as it's new. And longshot, it's new. Really wasn't sure how to feel about this one. I kind of it evens out my team. So what I'm gonna probably do now is I'll still buy the sigil features, and I'll just leave them in the bank for a while, and maybe do a big opening whenever the next featured 6 comes out, because that one I'll probably be going pretty hard with, because I do want Immortal Abomination. But man, the other 5 are looking really rough. Strife's okay. Jubilee, not so much. I don't even remember who the other ones are. Oh yeah, you got Super Scroll and Psycho Man. Psycho Man might be a decent defender, so there's that. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, then I go ahead and pop these free calves that I got, and never know when something good might come out of those, but nothing today. And then I think I popped this Grand GMC. I'm not sure where that came from, but I won't throw these crystal openings on anymore. So let's get into the war. This is War 7, and back up in Section 1. And then in Section 2, I'm on Pass 6 here with this Stealth Spidey on Rage. And then Longshot, which Longshot I was a little bit worried about because Rulk at 10 heat charges at Sig 20 for a 6-star only has 92% incinerate resistance. So if he does go to an SB2, and the passive incinerates will do some pretty good damage. So I wasn't really sure how that would work out. And so yeah, I'm a little bit worried about this. This first fight, I had to drop suicides, obviously. Threw on some bigger boost because I wanted to be able to hit that 2.5% damage cap just to reduce the fight as much as possible. And then it's just pretty much parry heavy. I was originally going to throw off some SB1s whenever I first looked at this fight, but then after getting into it, I was just like, nah. So this fight's kind of boring, as it's just parry heavy, parry heavy over and over. As you can see, I don't use any specials, and I do punish the SB1 eventually with the medium into heavy, and I guess that's a little bit dangerous because if I crit on the medium, then I would add another rage. So probably wasn't the greatest ideas, but it wasn't too big of a deal. This is really just kind of a long fight. I should have sped this up, so sorry about that. I think this is where no, I don't go on a punish yet, but there's really nothing to this fight. The rage makes it more difficult, and then where he can go fully unblockable. And so really all 3 of my fights are kind of tough fights, and there I thought I'd gotten the parry, but I hadn't. Oh well. There's where I finally went in for the medium into heavy, and that worked out fine. So I was like, all right, if I get another rage on him, then I would have stopped. But overall, you can see this fight's just slow and boring and just playing it safe. And I don't really know much. There's no real skill or strategy to this. Just parry and heavy, and you can beat this fight. The as you know, as most people should know, Doom's heavy puts that stagger on, and then it gets refreshed with getting rid of the Rage Fury, and also places a shock, so you also get that damage. Or otherwise, this fight probably would have went on a little bit longer. Because you can see, even with willpower, he's only healing 83, and the shock's doing 163, so still 80 damage a tick. But yeah, that fight was... I knew it was going to be boring going into it, and so I was just kind of mentally prepped for that because I've seen B-Manny take that fight before. This fight is the one I was kind of worried about because if he goes to an SB2, I don't know if I'll be able to survive it because of the passive incinerate and with the aggression prowess. So I kind of change up my combos, and there I actually didn't expect him to throw the SB1 so easily. I was like, all right, I'm getting set up to be able to do a reparry, and then he just I'm like, oh crap. So I was gonna parry, then go into a 5-hit combo, and then worry about reparrying. But yeah, he was really free with those SB1s, so it was a really easy fight. That was all done the night of the war, and then this is the next morning, and well, I got a call from my one of my officers, and he's like, "Hey, wake up! We need you in war." And I'm like, "Oh crap!" So I kind of came into this fight, and I kind of forgot my plan was originally was to go to the corner, and Brian Grant, contest champion on YouTube, I'm sure y'all know him, did the thing where if you go back into the corner and then light attack after a heavy, you can recover and block, and it's just a safe way to get rid of the unstoppable. But I kind of forgot about that plan in the morning, and so now I'm just gonna go in here and intercept. So this is not exactly the best way to take this fight. So here I'm just looking for my openings, and I actually did quite a bit better. Like right there, the what I call the yo-yo, where they you can start to notice the pattern whenever the AI will go in and out like that. It's pretty safe for a punish and an intercept, but you can see sometimes I wasn't yo-yoing, I was just YOLOing. It's like, oops. So here I'm just kind of letting the incinerate damage do the work. I thought it would be enough to kill him, but it wasn't. So I'm like, all right, look for a new opening. And I probably should have been doing more hits into the block. So I'm like, oops. But there's a yo-yo for me. And so I got through the fight, but I really shouldn't fight in the morning, or at least I should let myself wake up. But so anyway, here are the stats. Only 3 fights at war, so it's not really helping me too much. But got over the 90 solo rate, and the PR rank and the BG and 4 Lokis. Moving up slowly but surely. Hopefully I can keep going up. Y'all have a good one.